No, you have a wind tunnel with an airfoil. So you sort of like you want the thing in the box,
The box,
not the box itself.
Okay.
So you want the thing in the box. So
Okay.
what you do is you subtract them. So it's called subtract. So subtract is basically an inverse of everything. Inverse of everything. I don't know if you know. It's the same as boolean in ANSYS. It's the same thing. So you inverse them.
Okay.
So what you do is you go on operation, you go new, and then you go subtract. And then for this one, you just pick both because you want both to be merged together. And then for this one, your
Just
target
boundary.
part is just boundary. Why? It's because you want the fluid, not the fluid in the airfoil. You want the fluid in the outside. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So target part is what you want to look at. Click execute operation, open creation. So you create the subtract here and then there. So you have subtract. So the next part is to open a new geometry. So you have geometry scene 2. So what's gonna happen in geometry scene 2? Okay, to open that you have to go to scene. Whenever you open that, another geometry will come up. So basically that's saying it's sort of like a create new geometry. So right now you have geometry scene 2. So geometry scene 2 has this. If you look at geometry 1, it has less because this one we created before we did the subtract. Now we created with the subtract, so there's a subtract in also. You don't want this, so you don't want them, so you don't want this. So what you do is you hide them. So what you're seeing now is just the subtract itself. So you have only the fluid right now. Okay. So you close that to make everything simple. Just close that too. Close that. Okay. Now you'll be having a few meshes around, right? Okay. Actually, we can actually mesh it already. So what you want to do is because we are doing this in a 2D meshing. So what you want to do is to batch for meshing because we want to do a 2D batch 2D batch meshing. So you want just the subtract, right? So again, same thing, execute batch 2D meshing, and then again you've done that. So what is that? It's just making it that saying that you want the mesh. You just want the 2D part of it. You don't want anything else. You don't want this. You don't want everything. You just want just this side. So the system knows that you want that now. Okay, then you go for automated mesh. Okay, there's 2 automated mesh. One that and another one is for 2D. So what you want is the 2D. So you click on the 2D, click subtract. This is where you make all the what you want to do, like polygonal, quadrilateral, or triangular. So the difference is like basically that's a 4-sided, poly is a 6-sided, triangular is just a 3-sided. So you want that. It doesn't matter which one you want. It's up to your. This one is up to your discussion. What you want to do. Is it polygonal is much more suitable for yours or anything else. So for this, I'm suggesting you to do polygonal because you have a very curved, complex curve. So prism layer mesh, you know you want that, so you press OK on that. So to execute it, just Okay, so basically what it says here, okay, you can't region it because you don't have, well, you can't execute it because you don't have a region. So you want to make the region first. It doesn't matter which one you do first. If you didn't do the region, it will give you a one like that. So just saying that you need to do a mesh, a region. So how to do a region is to click on the subtrack, right click it, assign part to region, and then you want to create this as a each region in each part of surface. The reason is because you want everything is on its own. Okay, so then apply it, close. When you apply it, there's a add button come out here, and then you know that, oh, there's already a region there. So I would suggest you to rename that as a fluid. Right now you have just fluid. No, actually, no. Well, it's the same thing. It's just renaming it. I want to make everything simpler for you guys. So I renamed that as fluid. You have send part to flash. Apply it. It will come out as a fluid. Now you have the fluid. You can close this first. You have the fluid. You need to change all the criteria, like what is this, what is this, what is this, what is this. So for the airfoil default, you just want it as a wall, just because it is a wall, because that's what you want it to be constant at. So boundary is that, boundary inlet will be that, and boundary outlet will be that one. Why do you put like that? Because you know that the airfoil itself is heading to that side, so inlet must be coming from this side. So that's what you want to put. So you take that. Inlet. So for the inlet, you want to change it to velocity inlet. For the outlet, you want to put it as a pressure outlet. And then for symmetry plane, of course, there's a button for symmetry plane. Just put it as symmetry plane. The reason why I put it in the first place where I put it as a symmetry plane is because of that. So you don't. For the airfoil. Yeah, airfoil you just put as a wall because there's actually nothing there. You just want something to say, to remark that, oh, there's something. The air is hitting the wall, and then it just goes. Just goes. Okay. Yeah, basically it's just a wall. Okay. You have that. So you have boundary inlet as an inlet, outlet as an outlet, boundary as a symmetric plane as a symmetric plane. So. Wait. Velocity inlet. Okay, you have that. So what you want to do now is to go back in there to mesh it. So once you mesh it, once you have the fluid for the region just now and you meshed it, then only you can it allows you to mesh it. So you've already meshed everything up. So right now what's happened here is that you have the F4 physics condition, physics values and all of that with you. Okay? Where is this not? There's supposed to be a velocity. It's just not coming out. Okay, never mind. That's not important for now. I'll just do it again. Wait. Don't understand why is it not come up. I'm just redoing it again right now. Let's just. Because I made a mistake, so just redoing it again.